What's up, everybody? This is your favorite New Yorker, Eric the Confident, coming back to you with another video. And today, we're dealing with the Karen. Yep, Karen alert. Karen alert. Karen alert. Please be advised, this is a Karen alert. So, this Karen had the gumption to call the police on a 9-year-old. Yep, you heard me correctly. Adults are calling the police on 9-year-olds. For, guess what it was for? Playing with chalk. Yeah, you know that stuff that your teacher writes on the board with? Chalk. You know that thing that resembles a crayon? That type of chalk. And this 9-year-old and these children were playing in the street with this chalk. Not hurting anybody. Not disturbing traffic. Just writing on the concrete with chalk. And this Karen called the police. Wow, what has the world come to where a 9-year-old is subjected to be apprehended or be allegedly labeled as a criminal for playing with chalk? Like, really? Who does this? Who does this? You know what? Let me let you watch the report now.
3 words Mira Ackland wanted to help spread. She doesn't have a loud voice.
Come on.
And she's 9, so no social media just yet. But she has chalk.
I wrote Black Lives Matter.
In big, bright letters in front of her home.
Black and white people, they should be treated the samely, and I wanted to show my support how much I really care about black people.
Yo, did you all hear that? Someone give this little 9-year-old girl the Nobel Peace Prize for the cutest thing ever. She wanted to show her support for Black Lives Matter. And she wrote on the concrete, Black Lives Matter, in big, colorful letters. And this bridge troll Karen tried to stop her from doing that. Being able to support people and the Black Lives Matter movement, because she actually cares about it. And this is what her mother had to say.
Neighbors came out to help us, and we've had mostly all support.
Until she says a neighbor called police.
An officer pulled up and put his window down and said, "It's chalk."
And the reason I brought this up is because a lot of Karens lie. Yep, liars. They are liars. Truth fabricators. Narrative alterators. However you want to see it. People who cry wolf. They're straight liars. And every Karen that I've seen that was on like camera has literally lied to make their story as them being the victim. And when you're dealing with a Karen like that, you really have to like put them in their place. Like, hey, and I'm glad the officer came and said, it's chalk. Like, lady, relax. Don't call us again for chalk. Because that could have been a totally different situation, and people don't understand that. That could have been a totally different situation, and it was a white girl in this instance. But I've seen an episode where Karen called the police on how old was this girl? 7-year-old black girl for selling lemonade. You see what I'm saying? And the girl actually got in trouble for it. It's like, oh, do you have a permit for that? Yep, her name is Permit Patty or something like that, or Permit Carrie, something like that. And you really have to be careful with that type of stuff. And it's a good thing that the community was involved and stuff like that. But whoever this monster of a Karen is should be ashamed of herself, like completely ashamed of herself for calling the police over chalk. It's not hurting anybody. They weren't blocking traffic, etc., etc. And some people just like to complain and like to be a victim when they're not part of something or a community with something. And I'm gonna let you finish watching the rest of the clip and see what happens next.
And my whole body was like shaking.
But they didn't stop her.
They said that I should do it more often, and like if it goes away, then I should just do it more and more.
And I said, you know, honey, as uncomfortable as you feel, people of color feel this fear every day, multiplied times a million. she couldn't understand why people would hate someone just because of their skin color. You know, why would someone...
As we were talking, neighbors became angry.
You don't have to call for backup.
No, honey, that was your mom.
Honey.
Your mom called the police yesterday.
94 years old.
And called the police on a 9-year-old.
Shut the up.
Oh.
Shut your
Like I told you, man, I can't make this shit up. So while the mother of the 9-year-old's having an interview, the daughter of the 94-year-old woman comes outside in her delusional state, as most Karens are, and says, basically, why are you reporting? Why did you call back up? Basically, the mother states, your mother, who is 94 years old, called the police on my daughter for playing with chalk. And in the delusional state, like I said, most Karens don't understand. My mother's 94 years old. Your mother should know better. Or your mother shouldn't be around the phone if she's not coherent enough to be like, okay, this is the 9-year-old girl, and I shouldn't be calling the police on her. Instead of this daughter of the mother that called the police saying, hey, listen, we're sorry about that, she cusses the 9-year-old girl's mother out and the reporter. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, her voice. But with that being said, it was a happy ending. The police came by and said, hey, you can write it as much as you want. You can play in the street as much as you want. And of course, if she calls the police again, if the 94-year-old, the police, if you call the police for like fake reports, they can arrest you for it. But all is well that ends well. I'm happy that this happened. I'm happy that this was put to light, and I'm happy that not only the mother was a good mother, and hey, listen, black people go through this all the time, and even though at 9-year-old she didn't understand it, she got a glimpse of what it could be. And well, that's it for me. My name is Eric the Confident, and until next time, remember to like and subscribe, or I'll leave ants in your bed. All right, until next time, later.